Hi everyone!
Hey there, everyone! Nice to see you.
I hope that you can hear us. Please write something in our feed so we can know that you can follow us.
Yeah, please, give us a little feedback in the chat.
Yeah,
So this is the first time for us doing this.
yeah, it's quite exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah,
We're so looking forward to finally get more in contact with everyone.
yeah, that's true. Because we wanted to do that for quite some time now, right? And we still didn't manage it somehow. But now I think the opportunity is here to, yeah, just try it out.
Yeah, definitely. So what are people saying?
Well, hello back to Slovenia and Cyprus and Turkey.
Nice that you joined us.
Yeah.
Really glad that you're here.
Awesome. Well, yeah, how is your day going? I mean, we have such a nice weather today. It's sunny outside, not so warm, but sunny although. So that's quite amazing.
And yeah, we have this special situation right now where we are basically forced or we choose to stay at home because of the pandemic. And for us, it was also starting this was also a way to connect more with all of you, with the community, and give you something in these potentially difficult times, something creative, something to do, and a chance for us to get to know you better.
Yeah. And you know what? We also have someone from India.
Wow!
Hi to Marsh.
Hello to India.
We're probably gonna butcher your names today, but be patient.
Be patient.
Yeah. Oh, friends, look at this. Argentina. Hi. Greetings to Argentina.
Good morning,
Hi,
Argentina.
Melissa.
This is breakfast, right?
Yeah. Nice that you could join us. I know the time is not so perfect for everyone, but we're gonna do our best to move the time schedule around a bit so many of you can join us also in the future.
As Sonia just said right now, we're gonna do this more often. We're not gonna do this just once, because we feel that in these times it's nice to give out as much as possible, out as much knowledge and everything. Because people, if we cannot work right now, if you don't have this ability or you're just stuck at home, then maybe it's good time to invest in some new skills. And today we're not going to be super hardcore new skill learning. We're going to do something fun, something creative. So you don't have to have any pre-existing drawing skills. Don't worry. But still, we're going to do this more often now. Yeah. And we'll tell you in the end our schedule.
Oh, thank you. Someone thinks we're very awesome.
Thank you.
Harsh. I know I'm so bad with names. Sorry once again. But also greetings to Italy.
Italy.
Julia. Julia. Very nice. Okay, so what do you say? Should we move on and just start?
So I think most of the people, I hope, have gathered now. Maybe some people still have to. And I will just tell you real quick now what you have to prepare so we can dive into it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sonia has prepared a nice overview of the stuff you will need.
So maybe we could also say, I'm not sure if everyone is from our community, but maybe we should also introduce ourselves, right?
Maybe we should. Oh, yeah, we should. Yeah. Should we start with that? We should.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, let's do that. You want to start?
Hi, my name is Sonia, and this is Gasper.
Hello, I'm Gasper.
So we have a Linescapes channel. It's a YouTube channel where we post videos on creativity, drawing, and also tutorials. Basically everything what interests us.
Exactly, and we strongly believe that, especially in this digital age, it's important to use your hands, because this is not drawing, it's not just a communication tool. It is a great one. It is also a tool for thinking. Even if you don't use it in your everyday work or as a hobby, it's very useful to draw now and then, because your hand gives impulses back to your brain as well, and this activates also the right side of your brain and will benefit you in all other areas of life, like creative problem solving or other situations when you need to be fast and come up with a certain solution. So we hope that drawing could be a tool that everyone uses. It doesn't have to look good, it doesn't have to have a meaning, but already the act of holding the pen or whatever you have and moving your hand is very beneficial also to your brain development.
Yeah. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please support us, subscribe, because we're posting videos every week, or we try to. So yeah, that would mean a lot. And yeah, post something in the comments so that community can engage as well. And what else? Yeah, because the videos, how often are we going to post? So we planned to post 3 times a week. We're gonna dive in different topics. One of them would be creativity. Another one would be just relax, chat with us. And one should be also where we could also, how do we say, develop our own skills. So maybe you'll find in the future weeks something interesting as well for yourself. Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at what we have, and then we can start with today's first exercise.
What are we going to do today, Gasper?
So, because not all of you have pre-existing drawing skills, we thought we're going to do something creative, which will stimulate the right side of your brain and which will be fun and will not require any pre-existing knowledge. And we will draw the so-called Splatter Monsters.
Did any one of you ever done that before?
Yeah. Do you know that? It's called...
Share it in the chat. Maybe someone already knows it.
Yeah, ink monsters or splatter monsters.
Does anyone know that before?
Maybe you already know that.
Yeah. Well, where did you find it? You found it in a book, right?
Yes, exactly. So it's one of the common creativity exercises. And basically, we will use our imagination to create some monsters. Why monsters? Because monsters can never be wrong. You can draw whatever on that monster. It will always be something. So let's give it a try.
Well, Blaž just posted that he saw it before, that we did it once, and then that's why he knows about it.
Alexander doesn't know it yet? Okay, well, let's look at it.
Yeah. So what will we need? So yeah, maybe you can explain the materials. What are we going to need?
Okay, so get your, first of all, get some paper and a pen or a marker, a fine liner or marker. Then second, get a watercolor set, or just one watercolor will basically do already. So if you don't have these, we don't expect everyone to have these, you can use some bright markers, markers in bright colors. I'm sure you can find some lying around. And even if you don't have that, then we considered, okay, let's use some home paints, or like food paints, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
So we said, get a cup of coffee. Yeah, I just brewed a strong cup of coffee. A Turkish type of coffee is the best, I think, for this thing. But if you don't have anything, go out now and make coffee real quick. Alternatively, what can they also use if you don't have coffee?
Well, you can also use turmeric. I can imagine red pepper powder would also work. Maybe black tea or something similar, or matcha.
Or definitely red wine. Red wine works perfectly if you're ready to sacrifice it. Okay.
Well, okay. So now we can switch to another view, and we can start. Oh, are you following? Should we make a small stop, just like an intermission, like small, like background music sound with?
I think they have everything.
Okay.
Let's check it out. So. Get your...
Yes, you can take markers for rendering. Actually, anything will do, anything which has like a bit brighter tip, like something like this, you know? It can also be like aquarelle markers or...
Copic markers.
Copics.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Whatever works.
Okay.
Okay, let's get to it.
Yay!
Yay! So, I have a big piece of paper so you guys can see. And I will start by making 6 splatters.
Okay.
6 random shapes with the material of my choice. And right now I will go, you know what? I will go with coffee.
Splat, 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 splat.
Okay, let's try coffee. I'll go with coffee and see what happens. So, if you don't have a brush, no problem. You can also use your finger. You can also use your finger, put it in, and then make a smudge. So, if you have a brush, be civilized and use a brush. And we'll do random forms, like random 6 splatters on this piece of paper.
Okay, try to use, it's not necessary that you use a lot of water.
Yeah.
Because you need to think about those splatters need to dry as well. So if you have a hair dryer, that's not such a good thing to have.
Not such a bad thing to have.
Yeah, sorry, not such a bad thing to have.
It's, in general, it's good to have a hair dryer at home. Like if you don't have a hair dryer and you live in one of the colder countries,
or if your country is not so windy.
Yeah, if you live in a windy place,
then
it's
you
okay.
just go outside.
Yeah, and just stick your head out the window. Okay, so I'm just doing, I'm really not thinking about what I'm doing right now.
Sure, you can also use ink. Ink is also something you can use.
Yeah, I just made 6 different splatters.
Wow, and the color is quite strong with this color, right?
Yeah, so coffee made quite nice pigment, but you can, if you're going to be using the marker, obviously it's not going to be so splatter-like, but it's totally okay just to make random shapes. The only thing I would say is try to make different shapes.
Yeah.
Right? Try to make different shapes. And because now it's not so important that they are super nice and stuff, I will, the excess water I have, I will dry a bit with a piece of paper towel.
You know, right now we have 57 followers.
57.
Watchers.
57 of you. Wow. Thanks everyone for joining in. This is like amazing.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah. So while this is drying, we can also just quickly explain. You've seen in our chat, there is also an option when you press your chat. There's also like 2 icons underneath, under the comment you can post. This is a so-called super chat. So this is a feature which enables you to donate us a certain amount if you want to, if you choose so, and then your comment will be highlighted for a while. And you know, everything we get over these donations will go directly into helping us make more videos and more quality videos for you. Okay.
One moment. Violently Pink.
Yeah, Violently Pink. Hi, Violently Pink.
Hi.
You wrote us on Instagram several times. Nice to have you here. It's morning at your place, right?
Nice that you could join us.
Yeah, nice that you join us.
Is everything working? Because you just wrote that the link ended and when you try to get on. So yeah, let us know if everything's working.
Oh, Zoe is here. Zoe, hi Zoe. Zoe also follows us on Instagram and used our tutorials to make a whole array of sketches of her own. They're amazing. You can check out her Instagram. It's also called Zoe Hitchhikes. Nice that you're here. So how is everyone doing? Is it already halfway dry?
We just yeah, we just got a super chat.
Andre, thanks a lot. Wow. We really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
You're the man.
Thanks for the donation. We're definitely use these funds to improve our stuff and make more of these videos. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So my colors, my paint has been drying now, and I think it's quite adequately dry now.
Yeah. Maybe you start with the one that's the most dry.
Yes. So now, people, now comes the fun part. Now, nothing is wrong, right? Everything you do is right, basically. And we will turn these splatters into monsters, right? So let your creativity flow free, let your creative juices flow, or whatever the saying is. I think this is the saying. If we say some funny English sayings or words, yeah, you can gladly correct us, but you can just gladly laugh.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I will start with this one. Let me think. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the shape and consider what kind of monster this could be. So I'm feeling that this is like a many-legged monster, right?
Wow, we got another super chat.
We did?
Yeah, from Blaž Kabjanic. Thank you.
Thank you, Blaž. Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you. Greetings to Slovenia.
We really appreciate it. Mwah.
Oh, you got a kiss from Gaspar. Next person get it from me. Yeah, and then Andre said as well that creative people need proper support.
Thank you,
So
Andre.
that's very nice. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you were saying.
Yeah, you can look at the chat and I will look at this monster. So I decided my is having like many feet, and so this is going to be a many-footed monster.
Mm-hmm.
And now we see, okay, so it's pretty fast. So because it's fast, I think it has like a mane. You know, it has like a mane flowing in the wind. What else does it have? You can look at your monsters and choose whatever they have. You can add onto the forms. You can draw in the forms. So now I will draw like a big eye. Maybe there is another eye right there. Yeah. So what else does my monster have? I think it also needs a tail. Yeah, it has a tail as well.
Maybe it also has a few hairs, like just like individual hairs or something.
Yeah. You can also make some texture for your monster. All right. Okay.
Funky.
I'm satisfied with this one. Let's move to the other ones. So this one right here.
So while we're drawing, you also can draw, and I hope at the end we're gonna see some monsters on Instagram with #Linescapes or in our Facebook group. So if you're not joined yet, please join us, and there we can also share more of our sketches together. That will also be very fun, especially if you want to get some comments in the future. Yeah.
So this one is like a baby dinosaur erupting from an egg, already sufficiently angry.
Dexter draw a bird.
Yeah, nice. You can draw a bird, you can draw whatever. The fun thing with monsters is they can really be like anything, you know. You can really let your imagination flow free. So, let's move on.
Violet, no, she's gonna leave us soon because she needs to go to a meeting, so.
Okay. So, yeah, thanks for joining us, and be sure to tune in the next time.
Yeah, we're looking forward to see you again.
Okay, so what is this monster? This monster, oh, this is like a creepy one. This is one from Nightmares, everyone. It's like a worm.
Dinosaurs erupting from an egg is one of the coolest things I've heard all week.
Really?
Good that the week just started. Man.
So, this is a creepy one. So the fun thing with these monsters is basically when you are looking at these shapes, it's basically with using your left side of right side of the brain. It's not the analytic side of the brain, but it's the creative side of the brain, the one that thinks in images, the one that lets you create these monsters.
And you can also, if you can't find the right form right away, you can also turn your paper around and just maybe from the other angle you're gonna see something more.
Yeah, that's a good point, Sonia. That's really nice. So I just made something really weird. I don't know what it is. Maybe some monsters will be really weird, but they are monsters, so they are fine.
Do you think it would help if you would think about what are they doing? So what's their purpose? Like, for example, I can imagine this one would like to eat dirt.
This
or
one
stones.
Yeah, this one is like a
I don't know.
stone eating thing. Okay, let's make. I feel this one is like a colony of monsters. I think this one is like they have basically been they're like a multicellular organism. The first one, you know, they were lonely cells, and now they are developing a hive mind.
Oh.
Yeah, so now they are working in unison, and they will take over the world, Pinky.
Um, did you got inspired by Rick and Morty? Do you watch Rick and Morty?
Do you watch Rick and Morty? Let us know if you watch Rick and Morty. Right, Unity was like,
Unity. It was Unity, right?
Okay. We rewatched that show so many times.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay. So creative.
The last one.
Tsunami 244. Thank you so much for your tutorials. Because of the teachings you provided now, I'm drawing out of my imagination. We love you.
Wow. Thank you, Tsunami.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. We really appreciate feedback from everyone, because we know that we're doing something right and that we're going in a good direction.
Yeah, definitely. And I think we're people that really likes to share their knowledge. So especially if there's someone who can connect to our content, that means a lot.
Yeah.
Wow, what does this one do?
Well, this one is like close to the ground, because it basically sucks in dust, and it's a small dust-eating monster that they kind of infest your flat or your house if you're not cleaning much. If you have enough dust running around or laying around, then they come in the corners. They like eat your dust basically, which is nice. But at one point it can get out of hand, and you have way too many of them. Okay. So I think my right brain hemisphere has been quite active, and it's been quite enjoyable doing these monsters.
Yeah, how are you doing, guys?
Yeah.
I mean, tell us, are you at the 6th splatter as well, or are you still somewhere in between? Because I know Gasper can draw really fast. So
yeah. So
talking.
Don't stress. Yeah, this is one of my superpowers.
For sure. Yeah, I would say so as well.
Yeah, superpower is drawing fast and being invisible to bartenders in bars. This is the second superpower I have.
Yeah, so I'm getting here. Some of our viewers are already done, and some are still struggling.
Okay, Zoe got 2. Yeah. Oh, Lucas said Unity. Yeah.
Yeah, Unity. Yeah. Yeah. Zoe, you're gonna get better. I mean, it's just like a matter of time, and you should not stress too much about it. You just need to.
It's not also better or worse. It's just like one of the things I do. I just draw really fast.
Yeah.
But do your own monsters, continue, no worries. Meanwhile, we are going to switch places with Sonia, and Sonia will do 6 monsters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let us switch, and...
Hi, Giga!
Now I'm gonna be the comment.
Welcome to our chat.
4 so far, 2 to go. Nice, Giga. Okay, I will scroll a bit what you guys have said. Yeah, don't worry, we're not desecrating drawing. We're just trying to, Therion said, we're just trying to demystify drawing. Because drawing and art in general has so much mysticism around it, and so much, it's hard to do, and you really have to be a master, and it takes a lot of practice. Actually, you've just been drawing right now, and if it's your first time drawing, you already created amazing things. So we definitely think of drawing really as a tool for thinking and for having fun, basically.
And I also think that, you need to ask yourself, why are you doing it? Why are you drawing? Is it because you just like to do it, or because you're a professional? Of course, the standard will gonna get a bit higher if you're a professional, because you probably got educated on this kind of topic, and for that you're gonna have higher expectations for yourself as well, and of course your clients will have them as well. But since we're here just for the fun of it and to be creative, well, of course we try to give also some professional knowledge to it, but yeah, I mean, the main goal is just to enjoy it so that you're not afraid of it, because you can use it every time.
Exactly. So, Julia said she was at fourth, and Harsh said still at fourth. And Lanyan at sixth. Fun exercise. I'm glad you like it. Really glad you like it. Leanerth. Leanerth, I really hope I'm not butchering your names. I'm sorry if I am. For, yeah, thank you what you do. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so Caroline, Caroline, I think this is Dutch, what you just wrote. And unfortunately, can anyone translate it? I don't speak Dutch, but I love the sound of the language.
But we speak English, German.
German goes, Slovene goes as well.
Yeah, maybe some Croatian would go as well. Before that, our viewer Marco wrote that he would like to have a tutorial on pyramids.
Marco, maybe we will do some pyramids, yeah, at one point.
But maybe you can do it for your exercise. Find your pyramids.
Marco also wrote cool stuff. Nice that you like it.
Okay, so I did a bit more, yeah, different kinds of splatters. The ones that are a bit longer, or that gives me a bit more to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Because through that, I think I'm gonna get a bit more creative.
Okay, so now the point is, for those of you who are already done with the first 6, for those of you who aren't, don't stress. But for those of you who are, now let's make the second one a bit more interesting. I suggest we try to give every one of those 6 monsters an emotion, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I will read now what kind of emotions we have in mind. So, first one would be happy. Second one, sad. Then angry, excited, scared, and curious. Sonia, could you maybe mark some faces or something?
Well, I can just
write them down
to get the expressions, like
we'll
happy. Try. I'm just gonna do a smiley face.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have? The sad one.
Then angry one. Mm-hmm.
Is this angry, or is it like with?
Angry looks okay.
Yeah.
Excited.
Okay, how do you draw this? It's just like...
I think the eyebrows would go up like... Yeah?
Yeah.
Scared?
Tricky one.
Tricky one?
Okay, how do you do scared? What kind of face do you do, Gasper, when you're scared?
I don't know. I would do like eyebrows up and like the mouth maybe... I don't know. Maybe you can draw.
Show them your scared face, Gasper. Like this? Something like this?
Okay. Yeah. And curious. Yeah, one up, one down. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are just meant to be, like Sonia just wrote these faces for rough orientation. Now, the idea is to look at your splatters and think about which one of those splatters looks excited, which one looks scared, which one looks maybe happy, and then draw a monster that has this emotion. This will give another level to this exercise, because you have to dive deeper into these forms and think about their feelings, how they are, and how they're doing right now.
One question, but do we do it like first the expression and then the outline of the monster, or
whatever you want?
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think for me, my tactic would be to just start with the outline, because I need to envision what is it. I need to give it some flesh, and then afterwards I'm gonna add some face expressions, some emotions.
Okay, I'll head to the comments again.
Yeah.
So we've had some Michelle from Canada. Hi, Michelle. Nice that you joined us. And I also saw someone from Seattle, Anne Marshall. Hi, Anne. Glad that you joined from Seattle. Also morning right there, right? So HRZ, or maybe Herzet, I don't know if it's German, done 6 monsters that are taking over the room. Great. Okay, so, oh, Ravleen joined. Hey, Ravleen, thanks that you liked our work. All right, so someone already, Rizana already drew 10 monsters, probably by now already more than that. Okay, everyone, so while Sonia is drawing this, I will post the link to our Facebook group. Probably you don't know that we have a Facebook group, but we decided that it might be a nice way for you to share what you're working with us, and you can get feedback from us there, and you can show it to the other participants of the community. And so I'll post a link to our Facebook group in the chat, and this is one way of sharing the work with us, because we're really excited to see what you've done. And you can just post your stuff in there, and then we can look at it and share each other's monsters. So the Facebook group is called Linescapers. Let me get this link out for you. Okay, now I'll post it here. All right, so this is the Facebook group. You can go check it out. Tell us, please, if it works. Okay, Sonia, so what are you doing? Which one is this?
Well, this one should be the sad one. He's really not happy. Like he has like this
Nice, I love it.
funny expression. He's like some sort of mouse, but with big ears, and yeah, it's like a really funny mouse. And that's something that's also missing.
Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, the Facebook group works. Thank you, Radka. And so Facebook is definitely one way to share the stuff with us you've created. And another way to share it and also get feedback from us if you want it is on Instagram. You can post stuff with hashtag Linescapes, or you can tag us in your posts, and we'll definitely check it out. So these are the two places we're most active at, let's say, for the exchange. So Facebook and Instagram, and obviously our main platform is YouTube. Oh wow, this one looks cool. It's fun to see what the others are creating. I'm always really amazed what others come up with. So I'm really looking forward to seeing your works, definitely. So if you have any questions, now if whatever pops up, if it's also a general question you want to ask us, feel free to ask us in the chat. We'll give you an answer. Please type all the types we need to draw. Yeah, definitely, gladly. I'll do it. Happy, sad,
sad,
angry, excited, scared, and curious.
How do you write excited?
With an X.
Excited.
Where did we study? So we both studied in Slovenia, Ljubljana, University of Ljubljana. We both studied landscape architecture, and we both did a exchange semester in Germany. I did one in Munich and Sonia in Hanover. And that is also one of the reasons, because we already then learned German, on one of the reasons that we moved to Germany 5 years ago. So right now we're based in Berlin. But yeah, we studied in Slovenia, Ljubljana. Beautiful city. Oh yeah, we got a lot of hearts. Thank you, Moisha. So where do you guys, like, what is your background? I'd really be interested. Like, are you from an artistic background, or just generally someone drawing or painting as a hobby? Or are you from a design background? What is your like? Are you still studying? Are you about to study something? Really interesting. I'm really interested in what you are and what you are. Like, yeah, I'm interested in what you are, like what you are from a maybe professional point of view. Yeah. Architecture student, Andre. Great, nice. Yeah, we definitely, a lot of our followers are from that background because we also teach how to think through drawing. This is very important for architects, I would say. So, Huli, I hope this is rightly pronounced, video game art school. Wow, this sounds amazing. So you're a video game designer, is that right? Like concept design? This would be one of my dream jobs as well, I would imagine. I would think it's very much fun. So Ravleen just started her art journey, and mostly watercolors, acrylics, and Sanslav from India. Thank you. What would be the best way to grow? So Ravleen, if you mean like grow personally as an artist, definitely one of the things is to do as much as possible of what you love. So if you love watercolors, do that. If you love something else, do that. And this is a very interesting, let's say, art tip, but not only art, in general, in acquiring any skill, that I learned just recently. And I wasn't thought that before, but I think it brings a lot of value, is to pick one medium or one subject and really deep dive on that one. So if you really like watercolors, do that, boom, and do as much as you can. So you really be good at that. And then after you mastered one, expand to the others. All right, so let's see. Master students of neuroscience. Wow, Avensha,
Wow.
nice. Really glad to have you here. Thanks that you came. Really love the diversity. Giga shared the monsters in the Facebook group, and yeah, you should too. We're gonna check it out. Diana studies architecture from Bulgaria and UK. Urbanism. Great. I'm really glad that you find our tutorials helpful. Fashion marketing background.
Wow.
And Julia, also an architecture graduate. Wow, and then now in design university, or she was at the design university as well. And Hule, first year in game designing, and it's really interesting. I'm really glad you like it. I'm really glad. Justine, foreign languages. Wow. Work in a coal mine museum. How interested is that? This is really interesting. Where are you from, Justine? I'm interested where this coal mine museum is. And marine scientist getting back into drawing after not going to art school. Welcome back at drawing. There is there's always a good point to start. And then we have Anne, 70 plus years old. Really glad to have you here and always wanted to sketch. Wow, yeah, definitely. It's really never too late. It's always is a good time to start loving what you do. I would always go for that. So I'm really glad you're doing it, Anne. Blash is a product designer. Hi there. And a mathematician. Zoe, you're a mathematician and working as a scientist. Painting for fun? I didn't know that. Really nice. I'm glad. Mathematics is basically, when I see those complex formulas and graphs, it's basically like art to me. It's really interesting.
Well, you know what? I'm not feeling it. Somehow, I'm not really good today at the things that I'm doing.
Oh, but this one definitely looks scared. This is like the smallest you can get, when you're so scared, you shrink to your innermost nothing.
Yeah.
And you become this.
Yeah, but this one, because I draw these face expressions, but somehow I didn't connect with the forms.
All of them are good, Sonia. You can never do it wrong, I would say.
Thank you, Gasper. I appreciate it.
You know, there's one more normal thing, that it's totally normal that you think the stuff that you do is like, oh my God, this is not good enough. And let me share something with you. This will not go away, right? This will not go away. So if you feel like that right now, get used to it, because also we feel like that, and people that are way further and more skilled feel like that. So this is a normal thing. Okay, so still in high school, Lanien. All right, and drawing is a hobby. Glad you're doing it. And Justine, then you're Justine from Northern France. Wow, nice to have you. And Sylvia, a landscape architect from Technical University of Dresden, a fellow landscape architect. Hey,
hello,
nice.
greetings.
We went to TU Dresden once, I think, to visit some friends. A beautiful city, really. Harsh studying medicine. Light design at a theater, Lila. Wow, this is interesting. Lighting design, I think this is a very interesting subject. Designing with light is, it's like almost you cannot grasp it, but you still have to work with it. Really nice. Wow, Michelle, thank you so much. We got another donation, Sonia, from Michelle William.
Hey, Michelle! Mwah!
Thanks
you
a
get
lot.
This one.
Thanks a lot. Oh yeah, you got the kiss from Sonia.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look, this one is awesome.
Wow, this is really cool.
This one is really awesome.
Wow. Okay. Love it.
It's not so excited, but...
Oh, I think it's pretty excited. And this, I love this one. This is really like the crazy, happy joy.
And if you post something in our Facebook group or with landscapes on Instagram, right beside your creatures, your monsters, what kind of feeling do they show? So I'm gonna do the same, and I'm gonna post also mine in the Facebook group.
All right.
So this one should be curious.
Okay, so Zoe calls mathematics artistic, especially when you don't know what you get, what you need to get creative. I mean, I definitely think that solving problems is always creative. So mathematics is basically solving problems, I think. Is it? It's like imagining worlds that are so abstract that you have to be really creative to be able to envision them. Another landscape architect, Alexander. Wow, nice. Erasmus, really? Alexander might do Erasmus semester in Maribor. So this is Slovenia.
Wow.
Nice. I'm really glad. Norwegian, but studied and lived in Japan and Texas in the past. I can really recommend Maribor. My grandparents come from there. My father comes from Maribor, so...
it's a beautiful city.
Been there a lot. Yeah, beautiful city. Really nice. Okay, so how is this like he cannot get the cheese?
Yes. I think I need to give them some context so that I understand it as well. Like, then I know that they are sad or, Why are they sad? You need to know. So yeah, I tried.
Okay, so let's switch back to
scene.
To us on the big screen. All right.
Yeah. So did you also do the second exercise? Did you manage, or are you still working on it? I think I was pretty long. I was not so fast as Kasper was, so probably we're on the same speed right now.
And you can also, if you haven't finished them, don't stress. You have like the whole evening, morning, day, or you can finish them tomorrow or whatever. The important thing was you got this creative exercise, and really congratulations for sticking with us.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, did you ever done this exercise before, Kasper?
I have done it once before.
Yeah.
It was super fun. Yeah, really. I really enjoyed it.
Because I also did it, or I do this kind of exercises, especially before I go to bed, when I'm searching for another creature or something. If I'm just bored or I need to get to sleep, and that's the best way to do it, just to scribble a bit, just to think about what could be something interesting. So, and this is also a way how you can very fast see or just try to find different forms for one creature that you're trying to invent, for example. And you can also replicate this kind of exercise if you're doing people and you're trying to get the different kind of face expressions or like characters. We also did some other exercise when we just tried to we were picking topics randomly, and then we just pulled the topics and we tried to draw according to that kind of topics. So you can also do vegetable, plants, tools, whatever you want, vehicles, different kinds.
So some of you already joined the Facebook group, and I just approved all of you. Yeah. You got in. And Giga already shared some of his monsters, so I encourage the rest of you to do too, or on Instagram, as I said. And yeah, thanks so much. I see most of you are finished, and yeah, thank you. We're really glad this first stream went well.
Yeah. So how did you like it? What kind of exercises would you like to see in the future? So this was one for the beginning. It was like one relaxing, easy one. But what would you like to see in the future videos or in our future live streams?
Yeah, you can definitely leave us a comment, let us know. And now we will tell you for next Wednesday what we already thought about, and for the future.
Following Wednesday, right?
Yeah. For the following, so like in 2 days, yeah. Right? Yeah, the coming Wednesday. All right, so Sonia, what's up for the coming Wednesday?
So Wednesday, we're doing aquarelle on Wednesday, and we would do a watercolor color chart, which is basically if you want to get to know your own color palette, you think it's just like 10 or 12 colors, but basically you can mix all those together, like 1 and 2, and well, you can mix the yellow one with the green, with the brown or red, and for that you can create a lot of different shades and tones. And yeah, basically I didn't know about it, and I would like to create something like this with you guys. And it's really fun and really good if you want to start doing aquarelle or watercolor. So yeah, I would be very happy if you would join me.
Exactly. So we'll also announce it on our other social media, but it's also going to be Wednesday is going to be 6 p.m. Central European time, so the same time this one's today. And then on Saturday, there's going to be the next one. So we always do the Monday, Wednesday, Saturday for now to see how this is working. Mm-hmm. And Saturday we'll still decide on the hour to get some people in from Australia and New Zealand who are now sleeping. And when Saturdays are going to be more freestyle. So it's going to be like chat and draw. We will draw something. You can draw something with us. Maybe we can draw a same motif together. We can look at the suggestions you've just posted. Quick sketching. Tsunami wants to draw a tornado. I think this is amazing. Yeah, maybe pick a picture and we can all draw it together. Yeah, this is definitely a good idea, Giga. And it's going to be a more relaxed freestyle kind of thing on Saturdays. But this is the start. We're glad for all the feedback, and yeah, we wish you, first of all, thanks for coming, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for all your support.
And much love. Stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, we're always open for questions. Just hit us up.
Yeah, and we hope we see you on Wednesday.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mwah. Did I stop here? We don't know where to stop.
Stop streaming, yeah.
Stop streaming. Okay. Bye-bye.